Welcome to Cooking While Drunk. Yummy. I'm your drunk. I'm Tony, right here. See? Tony. Tony Chestnut. My daughter Annika is with us. We're sipping on... Hi, Annika. We're sipping on a little Greystone Petite Syrah. This is a 2015. Actually, it's really delicious. It has a light hint of tobacco, a little on the plummy side. My wife likes it as well. You get a little plummy, little jammy. Yeah, it's really just a little bit of tobacco. So I really like those dark, earthy flavors. All right, tonight we're gonna make some braised beef. I have to come back over here. Because after Daddy cooked his hand. Hey, come over here. Oh, you can do it right here. Don't touch anything, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season our beef. So Annika, don't touch the meat, but can you take the salt? And you know how to put the salt, right?
Just like this.
Yeah, pick a whole lot up at the same time. There you go.
Can I pour it too?
Some over here. There you go.
Can I pour it too? You
can pour a little bit, not too much. That's enough. And then we're gonna need some in the back. So here, let me change the board. Oh, that's okay. That's enough. Thank you very much. Wait. We have enough here. We gotta flip it over now.
This one is for me to eat.
No, you can't eat that one. That one has raw meat in it. So I will get you another one. Okay? So, you're gonna flip these over. No, not yet. Okay, now you can. That's good. No, a little more. Okay, then let me help you. Let's see, put it down. There we go. We go like this, see? Up high. You see? When you hold it up high, it sprinkles all over the meat better. There you go, up high. Good job. You know who does this really high? Mario Batali does it like this. He makes it rain. Looks like little snowflakes, huh? Good job.
And then you and Daddy wash your hands after, okay?
Yep. All right, so now we got our meat seasoned up.
First wash your hands, okay?
Meat's all seasoned up. We're going to come right back. We're going to wash our hands, and Annika and I will continue on. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we got our hands all clean, but as you can see, Annika is eating salt. I give her a few little grains. She likes salt. You know, it's not the amount that she likes, just knowing that she gets a treat. So I'm going to hit these with a little bit of pepper.
Stay over here so we can keep your cup clean. Now we have the cups dirty.
Is that enough pepper, Annika, or more?
That's enough.
Okay. So in our pan here, we're going to give it off a good sear. You want to try one of the onions?
No.
You can just leave it right there. Alright, so stay back, Annika, because this is going to splatter, okay? I'm going to do it gently. We're going to give these a sear. This will probably take about 2 minutes on each side. I'm going to do 2 pieces at a time. So this is a cross rib, a chuck cross rib steak. So usually the roasts are the big ones. This is a big steak that they had on sale at Safeway. So they can be really tender, but as you can see here, there's a lot of tendons in the inside, but all that fat will render out, so it will soften up as it slow cooks. As you know, chuck, I always talk about chuck. Chuck is what I use for a lot of my recipes. My meatloaf, my burgers, any of my ground beef, it's always coming from the chuck. Because, you know, beef could be any part. So we're going to let these go for about another minute or so. So what I have prepared already is 1 onion sliced up. You want to try one?
No.
Yeah, you just want to put that one on top? Okay. We also have, no, not in there, put it in there. 2 cups of beef stock. I have 2 sliced garlic cloves. I have a handful of sprigs of dried thyme. Like when I dry thyme, I leave it on the stems because I will just throw them in. Then you can always fish them out later. And I have a little bit of flour. All right. Because it's cooking. So we're not gonna cook all the way through. We're just gonna brown. So when we come back, our meat will be all done, and we'll be moving on to the onions. All right. See you in a few minutes. I lost my wine. Here it is. See you in a little bit. The taste of wine, the smell of beef, can't beat it. All right. So we're about done. You can see we got them all nice and brown. So now I'm just gonna nestle them in my little casserole pan. There we go. Not too much fat left in the pan. I'm going to add a little more oil. Now for the onions. So I've turned the heat down to medium because the pan is going to be ripping hot still. So we're going to add our onions. We're going to cook these till they're softened. Takes a couple of minutes. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt. Some black pepper. Oops. Lost an onion. Actually lost two. That's all right. We're just going to cook these down till they get a little bit soft. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, I guess I should continue on. Oh, hey. Yeah, I was just talking to myself. So as you can see, the onions have released their liquid. The liquid has blended with the fond, and it just came up off the bottom of the pan. It just looks so delicious. So now I'm going to switch to my favorite wooden spoon. As you can see, all that goodness. Most of it has come up. Some of it's still there, but that's okay because now we're going to add a little bit of flour, a couple tablespoons, one and a half tablespoons. Just kidding. 1.5 tablespoons of flour that we're just going to stir in. So we're not going to. The reason why you do the flour, or you cook it off a little bit so it cooks off some of that flour taste. I feel a presence nearby. There we go. So it just kind of cooks out the flour, the raw flour taste. Otherwise, if you mix it with the liquid, it'll take a little longer for it to cook out that taste. All right, so now we're going to add 2 cups of beef stock. We're going to let this simmer for a little bit, and then as you stir, you want to scrape up the bottom of the pan because it will just pick up all the remaining of that fond and all that whole beefy goodness. As you can see, the liquid's starting to thicken up a little bit. That's the flour doing its job. So let this sit. At this point, I'm going to add my sprigs of thyme. Let that get down in there. So all that's left is we're going to pour gently over the meat. You always want to pour away from your body. Alright, and if you look at the pan, look at that. There's like nothing stuck to the bottom. Everything is on board. So we're going to cover it with the lid. We're going to put it in the oven for roughly 90 minutes. It could be anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes depending on your oven. So let's go ahead and toss this in. Here we go. Let just go for about, I'm going to start off at 60 minutes and I'll check it at 60 minutes. So basically, when you take it out of the oven, you just want to check it. If it's fork tender, it's good to go. All right, so we'll be back in about an hour. And then we'll check on it and we'll serve it up. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, so about 90 minutes and 3/4 of a bottle later. Not just me, okay? We are done. I took it out. I let it rest for about 10 minutes or so. Now I'm going to fish out the thyme, sprigs of thyme. Just toss those on a plate for now. All right. I'm gonna plate one of these up. I should do a pretty plate, but this is my plate, so it's okay. So, where you see the lines of the meat is going this way, as you can see when you pull it apart, you want to go against the grain, which means if the lines are going this way, I'm going to cut this way at a diagonal. Is that better? Alright. So, I'm just going to stab it with the fork. I should be using a cutting board, but at this time I'm getting a little lazy. So, you just cut at a nice little angle. And look how easy it's cutting. Alright, look how nice and juicy and tender that is. Top it off. I was going to cut more, but it's fine. A little parsley. I love parsley. Come on. I don't know why it's sticking to my hands and not to the food. Get a little bit of the onions. I'm the kind of person, I don't care for my meat all sliced up. And I just splash it all over myself. So, look at that. There's a stray thyme sprig. Little onion. Get a spoon. Drizzle some of the juice, and there we have it. Serve it. Just a little side of some Brussels sprouts. I got some really tiny ones in my delivery service. So, little green, little meat. What else do you need? Little wine. This is just a simply braised cross rib steak. You know, sear it, throw it in the casserole pan. Saute some onions and garlic, and then you add a little bit of flour, and you cook that down, add some chicken stock, let it thicken up, and you pour it on top, throw it in the oven for an hour and a half, and there you have it. You know, a nice good home cooked dish. Alright, well, thanks for watching. See you again. Hit that button that says subscribe. Leave me a comment saying what you liked, what you didn't like. If you do music, hey, call me, we can do some music together. You can do my background music. Hopefully satanic heavy metal. I'm just kidding. Well, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. You guys have a good night.